Becca. I'm so sorry I haven't posted in a week. Life has been crazy busy and I've had to get other stuff done. But I am finally posting not only last week's video this week, but this week's video. So here we go. So this week's video is a how-to video. I am then going to discuss how to tell boys to get lost. There are multiple ways you can tell a boy to get lost, using both, rude and kind terms. Number one for how to tell a boy to get lost is just kind of let him know without telling him that you're not interested. Don't make direct eye contact. Don't laugh at his jokes, because guys can see that as oh, she laughed at my joke. Yes, she likes me. Especially if it's a really bad joke. Don't laugh at it. And if they ask you if it's funny, tell them straight up it ain't. Just do it. Just tell them straight up. So number one, don't laugh at his jokes. If you laugh at his jokes, especially if they're not funny, then he's gonna think that you're totally into him. And if you're not, that's not a good idea. Number two, don't say anything that could possibly be taken the wrong way. Like, don't really flirt with him all too much, because he could take it as a sign that you're interested and you don't want to lead him on and then, crash his hopes at the end. It'd suck. So, don't do that. Number three, make sure you are aware of your body language. If you're punching him and slapping him and just getting physical and loving it up, he's possibly going to think that you're interested because you're physically interacting with him. So don't do that. No touchy. There's the bubble. Personal bubble invasion. Okay, let's just keep it real here, people. Number four, if he says he likes something and you like it too, you guys can talk about it. It's okay. Fangirl over it, whatever. But if he goes and he's like, so you want to come over my place and watch 5 episodes of Doctor Who with me? That just so happens to be the most romantic spot in the whole season? Yeah, no. Don't do it. Just don't. Because there are just some things that you just don't get yourself into situations where it could possibly get messy. Don't go over and watch a romance movie with him. There's still an element of being nice, still be his friend, especially if you were his friend before. But, if he asks you out to a movie, I would suggest that you say no. None of that. Another way to tell a guy you're not interested, and this is really my top, is tell him you're not interested. If you are really not interested in this guy and you really want absolutely nothing to do with him and you really don't want him bothering you anymore, then you need to tell him how you feel. Because if you don't, he's going to get super irritated that you didn't tell him from the beginning and that he wasted all this time trying to do it on you, especially if he likes 2 girls and he wasn't sure which one to pick, but he thought he'd pick you because he thought he had a chance because you said that you liked him, but you actually really didn't like him, and you didn't tell him you didn't like him, so he wasted all this time putting effort into you when he really could have actually liked the other girl, who actually started falling for someone else because he wasn't paying attention to her, even though she liked him. And it gets into this whole drama bubble bomb thing. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty simple. Telling a guy you don't like him, I'm sorry, dude. I don't like you. Like that. And if you like someone as a friend, also, as hard it is for us to friend zone sometimes, it's really kind of necessary. If you really only want someone as a friend, put them in the friend zone. Let them know to stay there. If something comes up and you guys are supposed to be more than friends, that'll happen in the future. But if you don't feel that that's where it's going right now, put them in the friend freaking zone, please. Drives me nuts. These people are all like, oh, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to hurt him or I don't want to hurt her and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. But if you don't tell the person, you're going to drive that person right off the edge and they're gonna lose their mind and throw things everywhere. Just don't. Please don't lead people on. Tell them to get lost. So yeah, just make sure that you're always clear with how you're presenting yourself and also how you speak, because you don't want anyone to take anything the wrong way. And if you want a guy to get lost, tell him to get lost. Just be like, dude, go, leave. I don't want you. Bye. See you later. Have a nice life. Walk away, please. Do not tell him to walk off the edge of a cliff. Do not do anything like that, because if he cares in the slightest for what you say, he may actually do it. So that's it for this week's video. Don't forget to comment, share, like, subscribe to our channel. Comment below if you have any questions or if you think that we should improve anything. Let us know what we can do to make the experience better for you. So yeah, I will have my social media handles and or links below. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, all that stuff. But I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Peace.